very good Monday morning to you. I hope you had a great weekend right here on eXpresso Show. Well, what do Jude Law, Jennifer Aniston, Kim Kardashian, and Justin Timberlake have in common? They're all in this week's Hollywood Week in Review. That's right, Elle Magazine's 18th annual Women in Hollywood Gala brought out a slew of A-list leading ladies and their closest male friends. Jennifer Aniston showed off her fine form in a dress by Kaufman Franco, while fellow honoree Michelle Pfeiffer opted for Alexander McQueen. Evan Rachel Wood selected an Alessandra Rich ensemble. Nicole Richie rocked a Douglas Hannick garment, and Katherine Heigl stunned in Amanda Wakely. Meanwhile, as one of the night's title sponsors, Calvin Klein outfitted quite a few of the women, including Naomi Watts, Frida Pinto, Abigail Breslin, Robin Wright Penn, Amber Heard, Elizabeth Olsen, and Viola Davis. Joel McHale acted as the night's master of ceremonies as the group soaked up the female-empowered scene at the Four Seasons Hotel. What's going on with Johnny Depp? Well, he stepped out to the LA premiere of The Rum Diary. It's his second movie based on the writings of Hunter S. Thompson, the first being Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Also in attendance, co-stars Amber Heard, Aaron Eckhart, and Giovanni Ribisi. So what else happened in Hollywood this week? Well, after touring the world for 3 years, Fireflies is finally getting its LA premiere. Stepping out to the event were stars Julia Roberts, Hayden Panettiere, Carrie Ann Moss, and Shannon Lucio. Julia's hubby, Danny Moder, also shot the film. Okay, you know what it is. It's that time of year again. Do-do-do-do. With Halloween around the corner, Spike TV rolled out the black carpet for their annual Scream Awards. Although the stars opted for dresses and suits over costumes, the night proved entertaining. 14-year-old Chloe Moretz was D&G as she picked up the award for Best Horror Actress. Other attendees included Dylan McDermott, Anna Torv, Erica Christensen, Joe Manganiello, Paul Rubens, and Paul Wesley. Of course, one of my favorites in Hollywood is Justin Timberlake, and he was among those singled out for his eco-friendly practices at the 2011 Environmental Media Association Awards. Held on the Warner Brothers studio lot, the event attracted a slew of environmentally conscious stars. The women of Entourage hosted the affair, with Constance Zimmer rocking a Robert Rodriguez ensemble. Emmanuel Cherokee opted for Alex J. Perry Reeves sparkled in St. John. Nicole Richie selected a dress by Keepsake as she strutted her stuff on the red carpet. Newlywed Amy Smart attended with husband Carter Oosterhouse. The actress looked gorgeous in Rachel Roy as she made her way into the Eco Award show. Well, a big congratulations is in order for Robert Downey Jr. He was honored at this year's 25th Annual American Cinematique, and he was in great company. After arriving on the arm of wife Suzanne, the actor was greeted by friends like Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, Gary Shandling, Joel Silver, and Jeffrey Katzenberg. Jennifer Aniston skipped the carpet but made an appearance on stage. Sean Penn and his new fling Shannon Costello, as well as Michael Douglas, were also spotted leaving the fete, which was held at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Of course, one of my favorite actors is George Clooney, and he debuted his latest project, The Descendants, at the 49th Annual New York Film Festival's closing night gala. The movie star arrived at the Lincoln Center for Performing Arts with current girlfriend Stacy Keibler. The duo parted ways as Clooney talked shop.
He's oblivious to his kids' problems. He's oblivious to a lot of things. And I think that's what's nice about the film is him figuring things out along the way, like a blathering idiot.
Director Alexander Payne and co-stars Judy Greer, Beau Bridges, Matthew Lillard, and Shailene Woodley were also on hand. Well, the Kardashians are certainly in the news a whole lot these days, and Kim Kardashian looked absolutely heavenly at this year's Angel Ball, which was held at Cipriani, and the evening benefited Gabriel's Angel Foundation. The celebrity mingled with BFF Lala Anthony and Samantha Harris.
It's very clear that everyone in this room tonight, and so many people, even everyone out here, has some kind of connection to cancer. So I'm just excited to share my story.
Eve, Natalie Cole, Tommy Hilfiger, and Naomi Campbell also turned out to support the cause.
The cause for leukemia is extremely important, and it's something that's an ongoing fight, and it's something that has to be supported.
After a couple of musical performances, the night struck a more serious note with Kim Kardashian discussing her father's battle with cancer.
He was diagnosed with esophageal cancer 8 years ago, and 8 weeks later he passed away at the age of 59. He was taken from us way too soon, and there isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of him or wish that he were here.
Okay, my hat's off. I've got it right here. Hats off to Jude Law, whose latest movie 360 opened the 55th BFI London Film Festival. The bearded actor was on hand to represent the romantic drama, and he had this to say about love.
How would I describe it? I suppose I'd describe it as doing something that expresses your feelings for someone.
Seth Rogen and Anna Kendrick brought their cancer drama 50-50 to the film festival.
We just couldn't think of a movie that was about a young guy who had cancer that wasn't purely miserable to watch. Not to say there aren't good movies about it, but they're just all really depressing, and they seem to be determined to ignore the fact that funny things can happen in the midst of tragedy.
Felicity Jones talked about the making of her romantic drama like crazy.
Well, it was shot on a 7D. I mean, it's basically a household camera with a homemade rig, and John Gulzarian, who was shooting it, was sort of like crouched in corners watching us. It was the whole idea was that we weren't too aware of the camera, so you get that very sort of real quality.
And there you have it, your Hollywood Week in Review. Have a great rest of your week. I'll catch you again on Friday.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.